Zappa to firing station. Initiation sequence in progress.
Okay, all right.
Gravity booster EMS. Steady at full power.
All I asked for was a frickin' rotating chair, okay? Oh, okay. Getting a little afraid. I need an old priest and a young priest. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Whoa, hello. Okay. Sick as a dog now. Okay.
Get him a bucket.
Gonna vom.
Good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. You are watching Nub's Collection, a YouTube series dedicated to the cataloging and review of every game in my physical media collection. As always, I am your host, Victory Nub, and today we are looking at Doom 64, developed by Midway Studios San Diego, published by Midway Games, and released in the United States on April 4th of 1997. Doom 64 clings very closely to the design of earlier Doom games, requiring players to play through distinct stages, killing demons and collecting colored keys to open matching doors while trying to locate the exit. While the game itself runs on the Doom engine, all visual assets for the game were custom designed for the N64. The plot is a continuation of the storyline from prior Doom games, specifically Doom, Doom 2, Hell on Earth, and Final Doom, with Doom Guy having successfully thwarted the legions of Hell on Mars and its two moons, Phobos and Deimos. The UAC chose to quarantine all affected research installations with lethal levels of radiation. However, a single entity that escaped detection for years resurrects the demon army, forcing the UAC to send in their best guy, Doom Guy. The storyline of Doom 64 is loosely tied to the 2016 Doom reboot and Doom Eternal via the Lost Levels edition to the remaster of Doom 64, which was released to modern consoles in 2020. Doom 64 was originally planned to be a launch title for the Nintendo 64. However, id Software expressed dissatisfaction with the level designs, forcing Midway to postpone the game until April 1997 for major redesigns. The weapons were mostly copied from Doom 2, with a few functional changes. The chainsaw now uses 2 blades instead of 1. The rocket launcher now has a small amount of kick per shot, and the super shotgun reloads much faster and also features some kickback as well. The game also introduced a new artifact-powered weapon called the Unmaker, which fires 3 lasers that can hit multiple enemies with each shot. Doom 64 does not feature a multiplayer mode, for which Midway cited a variety of reasons, including Nintendo not providing the necessary resources for programming, significant slowdown during split screen, and a distinct competitive imbalance with all 4 players playing on the same screen. A sequel titled Doom Absolution was planned to feature 2-player deathmatches only, no single player, but it was canceled, most likely to shift the development team to Quake 64. The game did develop a cult following as one of the best looking and most creatively designed of the old school Doom games, receiving a remaster, as I mentioned before, in 2020, developed by Night Dive Studios. That's all the notes I had for today. One thing I will add right up front before we get started. I have never beaten Doom 64 for one very important reason that the internet has confirmed I'm not alone in experiencing. This game has a notorious tendency to trigger motion sickness in players. I've read people attribute it to the head bobbing, to the weapon sway and movement while you're moving around. I've even heard some people say that the brightness level is to blame. What I will say is this: if I start to feel nauseous while we're playing the game today, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode. I don't want to vomit while I'm trying to record this. I would certainly welcome accusations of a weak constitution if it happened for every game that I played on the channel, but I'm not alone in experiencing motion sickness while playing Doom 64. Look it up. Other people have dealt with the same problem. Anyway, let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, what kind of options did they give us? You can mess with the controls, right, left, forward, backward, attack. How do I look? That's interesting. Oh, there we go. So I can't use the thumbstick to move. Maybe it means you can... Oh, I get it. So that's just saying if you were using the D-pad, you could move, but you could probably also do all that with the thumbstick. And I better fix that before I mess it up. Yeah, I'm not going to change any of these. I think they're all fine. Now, what is the fire button? Attack is Z. What is the Z button on this controller? I'm using the Polymega controller. I think it's one of the shoulder buttons. Oh boy. I hope, well, let me find. We're going to go with this one. Good. All right. Press. I don't know what that is to exit. I go back. Start. There we go. Control stick volume. No, I don't see anything that needs to be fixed. Display. Brightness, I don't know if I need to adjust it. I didn't see anything that looked like it needed to be fixed. Center display, I don't think that needs to be fixed. Alright, return. Alright, so nothing important there. Control stick. What does that do? Oh, it controls the sensitivity. Alright. I like that. They were thinking about this stuff when they made the game. We'll leave it on Bring It On. We're not going to get anywhere close to beating the game today. Alright, here we go. As usual, they probably have almost no story to start. Yep, big surprise. Alright, so the thumbstick moves you forward, backwards, and then turns you left and right instead of strafing. I wonder if... Oh. I wonder if I... Well... Can I change the controls right now? Let me see something real quick. So there's a separate strafe button on here. You hold down on the C button and you can strafe. I'm wondering if maybe I shouldn't just make the strafe the part of the control stick. Problem is, I don't know if I'm going to use the C buttons to try to do any of that. And we'll just leave. Leave it as is. Oh, changed weapons. Wait, how do I use? That's the map. Oh, interesting. So they can show you the color of all the areas. Or the wireframe. I kind of like that. Still have no idea what I got to do to use. Bang. All right, trying strafe, and that's not working. Or maybe I'm using the C buttons incorrect. I heard something. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Oh! Sit down. Uh-oh. Alright, so this game, it's not aiming in the general vicinity of the enemy to get a hit. You actually have to hit them. Oh, I don't like that at all. Like, especially if the L button keeps sticking. Boy, what is it with the L button on Polymega controllers? They just don't like to function like they're supposed to. There it is. Alright, so the right C button is how you use in this game. I'm winging him, I'm not hitting him. Some more ammo. Oh. Not the smoothest controlling. Oh. Oh, no! Oh, whatever. I may have to tweak the controls a little bit more to get them to what I want. Nope. Oh, no. Okay, punch him. Punch him. Just punch. Punch. Yeah, teach him a lesson. I tell you what it is. I keep trying to shoot with the A button for some reason. Maybe I should just make that the fire button. In fact, you know what? That may be exactly what I do, and then make the, well, I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I hate to say it, but it's one of those things where modern shooter controls on controller have taught players how to do these things, and they become so accustomed to doing it with one very specific controller setup that when any game deviates from that, they just become completely lost. Now, you're used to, on modern consoles, the right trigger or R2 button being fire, L2 or left trigger being aim, the L1 and R1 buttons either throwing grenades or doing some special move of some kind. And then with the face buttons, jump is usually the bottom button, X or A or whatever you have it set for. The right button, which is usually circle, or B, making that the duck or slide button. Triangle, I'm not sure if there is a consistent button for that. And then the left button is always reload. Okay, I want you to activate. I just heard something over here. And I just closed. Damn. Oh, God. Try again. Over here. Oh, come on! Why would they put girders on the walls? I heard it over there, but I didn't see what it opened. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. See what it does. I see nothing. I don't know. More shotgun shells. I hate to say it, but I'm starting to get sweaty, and that means it's starting to affect me. Nothing there. In here? I don't know what it's doing. Alright, what have I not seen yet? Wait a minute. I see something over to the left. Well, I got the key, and there's a door here, so let's go ahead and open the door. Ah, missed! Oh, I got him. Someone shot me, but I don't know where they shot me from. Okay, interesting. So both the left and right triggers fire. If you're a weirdo and you want to use the left trigger to shoot your gun, and if you do, God help us all. I also want to run over to every wall and just start jamming on the button and see what happens. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, God, no! Get away! I'm gonna die! Oh, jeez. Ah, damn it. No wonder I couldn't go back. They closed the path. Like I was trying to hold backwards while I was shooting, but the game wasn't letting me move. Now there's health in here. So far, the game, no joke. Health? What opened? Oh, interesting detail. The little gibbets, like, shaking on the ground. All right, well, I can go back. All right. What did that do for me? Oh, there's a path there. I just heard someone. Oh, hello. What's... Oh, no. Come get some. I'll wait. I'm patient. I tell you, they really nailed the atmosphere with the music. As much as I loved the old school Doom themes, which were very, you know, rockin' and high energy, I like this, you know, creepier, atmospheric, spooky vibe. More industrial. Alright, I just did something. I don't know what it did. Oh, wait. Now I know what it did. It gave me access to some caged dancers. Oh, it's too late. I shouldn't have shot him. I was going to sneak a couple singles through there. Show me your marine boobs! Alright, what did this do for me? Just took me back to the entrance. And some ammo. A lot of ammo. Whoa! Okay. Oh, hey, look at this. Secrets. Don't shoot that while I'm standing next to it. Oh, look at this. There's a secret it's telling me about. See if I can see it on the map. Of course not. Is there a way to zoom this out? Of course not. To the top. Ah, I saw one. Gotta need that chainsaw as soon as I can get it, man. These guys are not fun to play with. Okay, run away. Run away! Not this way. Oh, twofer. Oh, hit the wrong button again. Oh, damn. Took 3 to kill that one. I've really advanced those, what are they, cacodemons? Or, no, they're called Pinky. That's right. Pinkies are really advanced because now they're capable of opening doors. Science, go far. Alright, and... I'm sure this is the exit, right? There it is! Oh, with an imp! Again, if all the enemies that you're seeing in here look kind of like, but different than the ones that you remember from original Doom, they did redo all of the visual assets in this game, so they are going to be different. Anything in here I missed? No? Unless there was something there. I'm sure this is going to be one of those things where it's like, well, you didn't check all the walls, and there was like one secret room where there was a panel on the wall that you should have hit, and it was, you know, slightly off color or whatever. I've never been great about that. Like, what was the point of these two guys other than give you something else to shoot? Can I open this? No, of course not. Anything back this way? I see that there is something there. I wonder if that's not what the switch that I kept hitting and hearing open. Something was opening. So this one up here. We'll try. Oh, stop bumping into things! Nope, nothing. Maybe it's the switch up here. If this was a timed switch. It looks like it was. Yep, that's it. And it takes you to a teleporter. That's not good. Oh. That took me back to the entrance. Ow, look at this. Berserk! Too late, I can't use it now. Because everything's dead. Guess there was something down here I missed. Oh, wait. There was something in here I missed. Jab 'em all! Rip and tear. There's got to be something over there, right? Of course. Hey, armor. I've not seen a lot of secret areas in this one so far. Why did that make you grunt, dude? You fell off a 5-inch drop. Ugh! My legs can't take it. Ugh! Oh, a lot of these whipping, panning turns are just not helping. There it is. All right, go, 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 go. Go, go, move. There we go. What did that do for me? That took me to, the chainsaw. Nice. I find a cacodemon I cut up. I'm gonna make my presence known. All right, was there anything else I'm missing? There's a corridor back this way I didn't finish. Yeah. I turned the wrong way off this conveyor belt, I guess. Oh no, I see. It's because the conveyor belt comes from under the wall, so they're saying that's part of the environment, I guess? Just like that one. Alright. Alright. I may not be alone in doing this, but sometimes when I'm just trying to find secrets in an area, I'll just go ahead and use the map view. I don't think there was anything else up here we needed. We'll just poke around and see. No, nothing I'm seeing. And turn this way. Oh, interesting. So you can move the camera around the map. Look at that. If you hold the use button, it allows you to pivot the camera around to your liking. And it looks like I may have, in fact, missed something back in that room up there. So let's go that way. Right here. Turn that off. Or not. That was just the thing that I had seen earlier. I don't know. Come on. Back up. Back up to a real gun. See, the problem is I can see a switch behind it, but I don't know where that is. Alright, well, let's not waste a ton of time trying to figure this out. I'm gonna see a couple more levels before we call it a day. I'm doing alright. I was expecting to be maybe a little bit more off-put by the panning of the camera at this point, but I'm handling it better than I did in the past. This was a game that I remember getting for my birthday and playing it for about 15 to 20 minutes and saying, "Oh my god, I can't do this. It's making me so sick." I only found 25% of the secrets. Wow. I thought I did better than that. Whatever. Here's the important part. Get the chainsaw. It's time to rip and tear. Wow, there was a long load time there. All right, and let's do it. Sit down. Ooh, that grinding sound. God, this game. Uh-oh, who shot? Where? Where is he? Can't fight back if I can't see him. Is it coming from behind me? Coming from behind me. There you go. Gotcha. Switch there. Oh no. I hope you like it dark. Oh, there we go. Oh, I like that effect. That is very cool. I'm about to get ambushed. Can't open that. No key. Interesting. They flashed on the bottom of the screen what you needed. As though the fact that the door is blue doesn't give it away. I wonder if I need to go this way. And oh, where'd it go? I see a chain gun! Oh god, no! This is a bad thing! Alright, fine. I would have preferred using my chainsaw there, but it was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. Par for course, they always do this in Doom games. They give you a cool weapon and then they immediately throw the entire rooms full of enemy at you. Up. Oh, hello. Oh, I gotta use the new gun. I mean, I just got it. Oh, it's just light enough that you can see guys' silhouettes when you're walking around. not using the best monitor in the history of monitors, but it's a fairly good monitor, so you can definitely see the guys when you get right up in their face. Now, the question I have is how many of these rooms are going to involve the use of one-time only doors or entrances where if you don't see it and get to it fast enough, you lose access permanently. I hate those. I get it. Once you learn about them, you know to expect them and do them in the future, but, I mean, it just kind of ruins the flow of the game when it's like, oh, you didn't catch this thing the first time it happened. You're not getting another chance. Save that for the late levels, man. Never early. Oh, hello. Here they come from behind. No? I was sure those were going to open. Wait. I just saw the thing flash on there. Did I get the key? I didn't get the key. What am I supposed to do? Ah, crap. I was supposed to follow the path that they were going, right? I don't know. And this is going to crush me, isn't it? Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright. I know what to expect. I think that did it. Oh! You can't get me. Alright, so did that put down the thing so that I can grab the key? No, of course not. Well, then what the hell do they want me to do? Oh, okay, so it did come down. Alright, well. Go. Nope. Get it. Got it. Go, 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 go. There isn't a run button, as far as I know. Oh, something just opened. Turn around, turn around, turn around. There it is. Yeah, unfortunately, the controller layout doesn't make it really easy to strafe and shoot at the same time. I think that's something that they could have figured out a better way to do. And if I was spending the time trying to figure out the controls, maybe I could figure it out myself instead of whining, but I want to whine. Alright. I don't have the yellow key yet. We have to go through a blue door first, which we did see at least one blue door. Oof. Starting to feel it. Some of the panning around is starting to affect me. Usually the way I can tell when it's starting to have an effect is I'll start getting a little bit clammy, a little sweaty. I'm definitely starting to get that kind of grime, that sweat, that feeling. All right, so ostensibly I got to go through that door. But I don't think I came down here yet, have I? I mean, it looks like I did, but I don't remember that. Oh, night vision goggles. Oh, excuse me. Light amplification goggles. My apologies. What a distinct difference. Oh, not like that. Well, there goes the secret. I need a red key. I haven't found a red key. Alright, well, move back this way through the corridors that did not change in any way, lighting-wise. Alright, I like Berserk, it's fun, but let's not. Let's not. Get a better gun right here. Oh! I like these guys. They seem more alien than they did before. I'm guessing if I go fast, I can cross the gap. I did. Gotcha. Same thing here. I go fast across the gap. I just gotta think positive thoughts. Oh, no! Alright, well, if they're giving me rockets, that's gotta mean a rocket launcher's in the near future. Oh, wait. How what I need to fight him? Yes! The chainsaw is just so satisfying when you get to use it against an enemy that it works against optimally. Alright, so there's a way out from here. I feel like one of these is gonna be a secret room. It was! I don't know what it opened. Alright, well, keep looking. We'll figure it out. There we go. My health. Let's see if I found a room in here somewhere that... Okay, back. There's something in here that I opened. Here. There it is. Just some goodies. Box of rockets, but not a rocket launcher. Did it feel like there was another room? That did feel like there was another room. There's always an extra bit to it, you know? Switch there. Switch there. I hit that switch. What happens if I hit this one? Just lowers it again. And nothing opens on this side. Alright, well, whatever. Moving on. Yeah. I got the super health, and I have the super armor. What I don't have is the yellow key. Or the red key, for that matter. And nothing I can shoot in here, right? That's not the first time that's been an idea, is being able to shoot through a fence to blow something up, but I didn't see it. Alright, I went this way before to get back to that room, but I didn't fall down below. Let's see what happens when I fall down below. I die immediately. Ammo. Wow, God! What do I do? What do I do? No. This isn't fair. How was I supposed to do that safely? Oh, Lord. Am I about to lose my progress? Let me do a save state. Wait, back. I was doing so good, and then one damn trap just screws me over. Well, I hope there's a way through this safely. No, don't keep going. Don't keep going. All right, we're fine. Anyone else? Oh, that sucked. Alright, that took me back up here. Did that take me to the exit? Alright, well, yeah, we've been here, so... Exit the grate up here. And then we need to go... Oh, the door's right... Where is it? Here. Yeah. Get some health while I got it. Available to pick up. Oh, God! That seemed kind of like a dirty trick. There's something. Something out there. Whoa! I can't leave either. I have to wait for this to finish. Well, they weren't lying. This is certainly a creative design. A level has to mash your path forward. Well, alright. I guess we go in. Whee! my ankles, Doom guy. Hello. No, no, dodge him. There you go. I know you're there. I can see you. Nothing. A switch, which I'm sure is going to activate a trap from behind. Or a trap from in front. Again, no looking up or down in Doom games, at least the early ones. You have to just kind of point in the direction, and I guess Doom guy will aim up and down automatically. For reasons. Gotcha. Don't question it, it's a video game. I'll give them credit for one thing. This is just the second level of the game, and it is huge! They really did outdo themselves. I don't want to go that way. That is the path backwards, not forwards. I want to go up, right? Go this way. I just saw someone. I see another one, someone on the left? No? Alright. I finally am starting to feel the controls. It took a while, but they're getting there. Oh, hey! Hello! Oh, I see another one. Where are you going? Anyone else? Anyone? Where is he? Where is he? I see him. He's on the right. Get out of here. Alright, we're making some progress. I'm sure of it. I didn't need that much health, but I'll take it anyway. I had to swap back to the shotgun at some point here. Burning through my supply. The enemy's using all shotguns, no handguns. Well, there's the key I need to get out. And that's probably going to take me somewhere I don't want to go yet. Oh god, those grinding noises. Previous games had fun, energizing soundtracks. This one is all about just stripping away all the enjoyment. Pure nastiness. What did that do for me? I don't know what that did. I hope it means it just activated the... Hey, there it is. Alright, cool. And here comes something. No? No nasty traps? No tricks? No surprises? Alright, cool. I'll take a leisurely stroll all the way back to the yellow door if I can remember how to get to it from here. It's not this way. Oh god, moving fast is part of it, man. That's part of what triggers it. The slower, more methodical you are when you're playing this game, the less likely you are to get really sick just whipping around as much. Alright, I think we gotta go this way. Not down there. Here? Yep, here we go. Because there's the door. And I gotta go up here to get to it, and... exit. Is that the exit right there? Are these gonna lead me to anything good? Apparently not. Alright. I guess we're done. Level over. Oh, boy. I'm sweating. And I think it's because of the camera. Oh, Lord. I found half the secrets. I feel like I did a good job on that one. All right, we're going to make as much progress as we can on this level. If I die, I die. If I can't make it out before, I'd say, the 50-minute mark, we'll go ahead and call the episode so I can wrap things up. So we got about 10 minutes to poke around this next one. Very big levels. I like that a lot. Gotcha. I got the super shotgun. So instead of the single barrel, now I have a double barrel. Uh-oh. Oh! And they have their double barrel baddies. Come on, where are you? Oh! Oh, boy. Oh, God! They are much faster than the standard imps with their shots. Alright. Some stairs. Oh! Ah, didn't move in time. Alright, some health. Some ammo. A changing environment, which always is a concern. Alright, so I'm not going that way. If I was going to go that way, I had my chance and I blew it. Uh-oh. I guess I have to. What did that... Ah! Blue key. Dead imp. And what did that lead me to on this side? Nothing? Yeah, it just walked me in a big circle. Okay. Another chain gun. Hopefully it's got some ammo. Let's see what leads down here. Health. Ammo, ammo. Ammo, ammo. And a teleporter that takes me to right back where I was before. So let's fall down on the left side and see what that takes me to. Down here. Another teleporter. Is there a blue door back in the entrance? It seems that's where they're trying to get me to go. Unless this door up here was blue. It's not, it's yellow. Alright. Alright. Go back down here. That's... Oh, it is a blue door. Alright. Whoa! He wanted a kiss. Oh no. Cacodemon! Cacodemon dead. Not having a faster strafe response is really going to cost me here. Gotcha. Nope. Should open. It didn't. That's not a box of bullets. That's a backpack full of bullets. Get your terminology right, dog. I just saw my self-teleport. That makes no sense. Is there another thing open? I don't know where. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so what does this do for me? Oh! These things. And a key I can't reach. It's not over here. Well, maybe I can reach it. The game's telling me to take a leap of faith or a full sprint of faith off the ledge. Alright, well, we'll give it a shot. Ready? And go! No. Of course not. Can't open that. That doesn't open. That just takes me back up. Anything on the backside? Ah, wait. Bingo. And we have our key forward. Oh, new imps. And a new toy. Ooh. Which I'm sure I'm going to hurt myself with. Probably not use this one right now. We have a better weapon. Save that for Caco demons or Baron demons or something nastier. They really love these terraforming things in the environment. They're very proud of the work they put in. Did I hit the demon? I don't feel like I did. Also, does this game count? I did, I guess. Whatever. Does the game count these as bonuses? Because I think the first Doom did. Need a red key. And I take it this doesn't open. Of course not. Do you open? No. So we have to do what's going on down here. That didn't open. That didn't open. So what did that do? What did that change? Oh, time to consult the map. I see nothing different. Maybe that opened. Oh, still doesn't open. I heard it again. Oh, I don't know. Alright, we'll try the door. Yep, that's it. Alright, I got it. Does that take me up? Did that do anything for me? I made no progress. I need it. Alright, I just saw something. Alright, there was something on the wall. I have to hit a switch on the wall. Maybe. Alright, maybe I gotta go up the elevator. Come back. Go. There was something right here. I know I'm not going crazy. I saw it. Game, stop messing with me. There it is. This is a dirty, dirty trick the game is playing. It's like it's right here. Oh, come on. All right, we'll go back up here, try this again. In. Let it close. Open. Go, 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 go. Damn it! What are you doing to me, game? Maybe you gotta go in and then immediately run out. So like this, go back. No. Alright, I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. And I don't have the key for the door. I still don't know how to open that door. It's gotta be in there, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Did it open? It opened. I'm in! I'm in! Alright, I think that's a good enough spot to stop. Alright. An interesting game. And I would say, yeah, it does play very much like a Doom game. And there is certainly a momentum to it that reminds me of what I experienced not only playing Doom in the past, but also just recently when we did the Doom episode on Nub's Collection. All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up. We'll go ahead and do the review phase. Let's do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that graphically, this is a marked upgrade from the original Doom. Now, obviously, the version we reviewed on the channel was the Super Nintendo version of the game, and not exactly the best example of the original game's graphics. But the textures are sharper than the original PC Doom. The enemy models were redesigned with more detail, and they look more terrifying. In particular, the imps are more alien in appearance, and I really like that design over the kind of muted brown monster with a roary face that they had in the original game. I never really cared for that version of it, but the ones in this game, I think they're absolutely terrifying the way that they designed them. The colored lighting that was used is a nice touch. You know, little areas you walk into that are, you know, bright blue or red or yellow. I love those little color splashes for a reason that we'll get into when we get to the ugly. Having a smoother frame rate reduces the frustration of missing a shot because you turned just a little bit too far and couldn't tell because of a dropped frame. Again, that was something that was a real issue with the Super Nintendo version of the game because the frame rate was like 12 frames a second or something. It was ridiculously low. Here, very smooth, consistent frame rate. I don't know what exactly it was. I don't know if it was 30. It might have been something a little bit lower, but it definitely felt much better than what we saw in the Super Nintendo version of the game. The music is pitch perfect for the atmosphere. I get it. The original Doom soundtrack was more metal because the game was more about frantic action that the more modern Doom games sought to emulate. And they too were accompanied by aggressive metal symphonies, basically. But tonally, this game was going for spooky, haunted facility vibes, and the grinding industrial shrieks and squeals that you hear in the background were absolutely the right music quotes for this game. The buildings have been abandoned for years. The soundtrack should be eerie to convey that isolation. I really appreciate that the game offers multiple ways to save your progress. The N64 launched with the ability to save on control packs or controller packs, these little controller inserts that acted as portable saves for your games. The reality is there was nothing stopping developers from just putting a battery backup on the card itself. And if their concern, you know, at Nintendo was that battery backups had a shelf life, I have NES games that still have working backup batteries in them that are almost 40 years old at this point. So the controller packs weren't really necessary. That said, if you didn't have a control pack, the game offers passwords at the conclusion of each level. So you can still make progress without the pack. You just have to write it down, you know, whatever the 16 or 20 character password that they gave you. I'm glad they did this. The control packs smacked of Nintendo trying to bilk customers out of a little extra cash, and developers didn't universally bite. Some did, Midway didn't, at least not this early in the console life. I appreciate that the controller key bindings were fully customizable. A one analog stick controller seemed like a slam dunk for first-person shooters initially, but the control layout introduced a new issue that we'll get into in the bad. If using the thumbstick to move and turn isn't to your liking, you can change the left and right on the stick to strafe. Brilliant! Want to fire the button on A instead of Z? You can do it! Midway recognized that the optimal layout for first-person shooters didn't exist on an N64 controller. Set up what they thought most players would be comfortable with, and then left the key bindings up for the player's personal adjustment. This was absolutely the right call, and we are absolutely going to get into why that was necessary when we get to the bad. The level designs are great overall. I did have some trouble in the third level figuring out the one opening side room that we couldn't get into, but I never felt completely lost. There was always another option to explore. I appreciate the use of momentum to cross gaps, since there wasn't a jump button in this game. That's nothing new. There wasn't a jump button in the first Doom either. They didn't really implement that until the more recent ones where, you know, you have to use jumping plus, I think, rocket boosting might be. I honestly haven't played the more recent ones, so I don't know for certain, but I know jumping is something that you can do in those games. The weapon accuracy is loose enough that shooting a couple inches to the side of the enemy can still score a hit. In the Super Nintendo version of Doom that we saw on another episode of Nubs Collection, they knew the frame rate was bad. And they made it so that shooting in the general direction of the enemy usually scored a hit, because if you were trying to turn, odds are you didn't have enough frames to see exactly whether or not you were aimed in the direction of the enemy before you fired. Here, the frame rate is much smoother, and the analog stick allows for more fine-tuned turning. So your shots need to be much more accurate, but they still allowed for a little off-center aiming to count when you took a shot. As far as the bad, and it should have been obvious from my commentary, the motion sickness that this game induces is incredibly strong. It's much worse if you're moving and turning at full speed, but I was legitimately feeling queasy towards the end of the video. I don't know what they could have done to fix it. Eliminate the head bobbing maybe, or the gun sway. Maybe the wall textures or the lighting were the issue. Ultimately, the nausea that this game triggers is what kept me from ever beating it, and time has not eased my sensitivity to the problem. The controller, the N64 controller, its design is seriously flawed, because if you hold the controller the way that 99% of the games on the N64 called for, including this one, with your left hand on the part with the analog stick, you couldn't touch the L button. You'd have to move your hand off the control stick to hit the L button. And in Doom 64, the default control scheme puts left strafe on the L button. Now, they tried to mitigate using it by adding a strafe lock button, where if you held the C down button, you would strafe with the analog stick instead of turning. But a huge strategic part of Doom is circle strafing the enemy so that their non-hit scan shots will miss. The fireballs and the rockets and whatever. You really can't do that in this version, because the controls weren't optimized to do left and right strafing. And the C buttons aren't really great for that purpose either. I don't know what they could have done. Ultimately, I think the problem lies on the fact that there weren't two control sticks. And Nintendo thought they were, catching lightning in a bottle when they put a thumbstick on their controller in the first place. And for most games, one stick would have been fine. You just design the camera smartly enough to move around your character if you're playing a third-person game, and you don't need a second stick. But in first-person shooters, it's essential. And frankly, the controls just aren't great for first-person shooters on an N64 controller. Changing weapons didn't need two buttons. On a controller that has limited keys thanks to strafing being assigned to shoulders, needing A and B to switch weapons forward and backwards was a mistake. And you can't wrap back around the weapon selection on this game. If you're using the most powerful weapon, say the BFG, or in my case, I got up to the rocket launcher, tapping A won't roll the weapon selection all the way back around to your fists. This should have been one key. No more. You don't need to go backwards and forwards. Just figure out how many weapons you have and how many times you got to press it to get back to what you want to use. How often are you going back to your handgun? Probably never. But the game was so concerned with your ability to go forward and backwards on the weapon selection that they put two buttons in there where one really would have sufficed. It was a terrible choice. The audio mix, unfortunately, does not have discrete rear audio channels. Now, on an N64, you really don't need it that bad, but here's the issue. I was constantly hearing sounds that I believed were behind me, but I couldn't tell for sure, because there's no rear audio. The N64 started flirting with Dolby Pro Logic mixes that simulated a rear audio channel, but that was pretty lackluster in true audio representation itself. But this game doesn't even have that. If you design a game with audible puzzle clues like Doom 64 had, directional audio is critical. They didn't have it here, and it makes the game worse overall. As far as the ugly, there are a lot of grays and browns in this game. Now, to be fair, the original Doom was loaded with browns and grays as well. You're inside facilities all the time. It makes sense. They're going to be, stark and gray and have a drabness because they're dirty. Still, the game looks very drab as a result. The splashes of primary color lighting that they added in a few areas helped some, but the environments are dominated by these bland color choices. and it just kind of makes the game a little bit ugly. Saving mid-level would have been a nice addition, but that would require using the controller pack, and Midway erred on the side of caution and implemented passwords, so mid-level saves are out, if that's the case. I always felt that it was odd that early Doom games, and maybe the more recent ones, don't have a reload button. You never have to put more shells into your shotgun. You never eject a clip from your handgun. You never have to attach an ammo belt to your chain gun. You just shoot until you're out of ammo. Now, given my complaint about the limited button options for the game, a reload button would only compound that issue. It still feels weird that you never have to reload. I don't know. Maybe that's just their thing. They've decided they'll never change. I've never played Doom 3 enough to remember. I mean, I might have played it a few minutes. I haven't played the whole game. And I haven't played the more recent ones, so I can't say for certain if they've ever actually implemented reloads, but it feels weird not having that option. All right, let's go ahead and give the game a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. The biggest flaw of the game does not knock the score down very far. It does reduce it, I think, from where it could have been to what we're going to give it today. I'm giving Doom 64 an 8 Randars. I cannot deny that this is visually and audibly a vast improvement over previous Doom games. The weapons have a satisfying pop to them, and the levels are smartly designed to encourage exploration. That said, this game is a vomit-inducing machine in video game form, and they clearly had some iron constitutions at Midway if nobody noticed the problem during development. How can an entire studio not have one person that goes, oh God, this is making me sick, and someone goes, we need to see what's causing that? I don't get it. Head bobbing and weapon sway are immersive elements to a game, especially if it's shown in first person. And you don't want to remove those elements if you don't have to. But I imagine the game becomes significantly less nauseating with both of those things either reduced or outright eliminated. Also, the N64 controller is just not designed for FPS games. We've got a bunch more to play that will all have some unique solutions to the lack of a second stick for strafing. So I'm sure we're going to complain about it again in the future. But that said, 8 Randars. I think this is a great Doom game, provided you are not prone to motion sickness. So for people like me, this game is just kind of a non-starter. I mean, once you start playing it and realize that it's just making you sick, you say, I'm good. I don't want to play this anymore. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Nubs Collection. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.